In what month does Little Mac celebrate his birthday? Jabuary. Welcome to the stream. Happy Thursday, everybody. Thank you for being here. Oh, my goodness. I hope you're well tonight, my friends. Oh, you see, he celebrates his birthday in January, even though he was really born in December on the 26th, Boxing Day. Let's go. We've got Game and Fit first in chat tonight, followed by Subject Omega and Lucent Jelly, Mile High Roll, and Chozo Brain. Honorable mention to Chozo Brain, who might have been first in chat if I had started when I originally had planned to, but got bamboozled because I was later than I thought. Welcome in Shadow Archon. Great to have you here as well, Shadow. That made me chuckle. Oh, punctuary. Oh, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard to come up with a joke every night. How many of these? How many of these have we hit 1,000? You think we've hit 1,000 jokes now? I've been doing the stream for like 3.5 years. I don't stream every day, but I stream a lot. We may have hit 1,000 jokes. Uh, I'm a glover, not a fighter. Gaben Fitz says. I won't feel satisfied until Mike Tyson loses to a 10 count at the very least. A 10 count at the least. That's the least I can do. That sounds like the hardest way to defeat him. You'd think hitting Mike one time and one time at all and not getting hit would win you the game. Oh. So I've been trying to beat this for the first time. I'm a latecomer. My voice cracked. That was weird. Oh, I'm a grown man. Um, I lost my train of thought. I've been trying to beat this for the first time. I'm a latecomer to Punch Out. I only started playing it, I guess, a couple months ago at this point. We've been playing it for several weeks, off and on. I've been making about usually one attempt a week, sometimes two. But I'm trying to beat the whole game, including Mike Tyson, and I'm trying to do it with no passwords. I made a vow at the start of the playthrough. Before I knew what I was getting myself into, I made a vow not to use the passwords, and I am sticking to that. So that means I only get one attempt at Tyson before I have to play the whole game again. It's not going well. It's not going well. 2 for 1 on that joke, so to speak. Uh, One night your stream will be just you reciting all of your jokes to date, Jelly says. Yeah, if you wanna type them all out for me, we'll do an anniversary stream. We won't play a game. I'll just sit here and read every joke I've told. That sounds horrible. That sounds horrible. That sounds like a punishment. The Book of Frownie. Did I say welcome in, Fuzzy Boots? Welcome to the stream. Let's press some buttons. I think I can fight these first couple fighters while continuing to chin wag. So, I've made it up to Tyson several times. I was a bit rusty last time we played this, though. I played it briefly last week, and I only made one run, and I actually didn't make it to Tyson on our one run last week. I couldn't get past Macho Man, so tonight is tonight we need some de-rust and redemption. Hey Shrike, welcome in. Would love to learn how to box, but I have nowhere to do so, Omega says. Boxing is more interesting to me than a lot of other sports are. But I still think I would be really hesitant to step in the ring myself. I think I'll stick to digital boxing. All right. Just amateur for me, mostly sparring, probably with helmets. Let's go. That was fast for Von Kaiser. These boxers have horrible poker faces. Someone, I commented about, Piston Honda's, his eyebrows, how his eyebrows give him away. And someone in the chat suggested how funny they thought it would be if we came to the rematch and his eyebrows were shaved off. And I love that. I love that idea. He's trying to distract me with his charm and good looks. The most distracting boxer, for me, is Mr. Sandman. His footwork I find so distracting that I can't react to the windup before his punches in the early match. I don't know what it is. Just like the pattern he shuffles his feet with. Yeah, Glass Joe I find to be, like, he takes me forever. I understand how to earn stars during this battle. Um, but I figured it out so late that I never really go for them. Right? See, I know how to do it. I know how to do it, but I just, my habits, my bad habits are already very ingrained. And now I'm not even gonna use it. Take some pixelated fancy footwork to throw Frownie off. Alright. We're like a quarter of the way there. I think Don Flamenco would be the easiest boxer. I know people play this blindfolded. I think Don Flamenco would be the easiest boxer to learn how to fight blindfolded. I love how simple the sprites are and how well they work, Omega says. KO! 44-second KO, let's go! That was quick. Alright, one moment. Thank you for the coffee, Jelly. Sorry, I had to step away for a moment longer than I thought. But we should be fine now. I've got some fresh, hot coffee to enjoy. Cows, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. I love seeing King Hippo on screen, Omega says. He just radiates fun for whatever reason. Well, you're in luck. I can't think about King Hippo without thinking about Captain N, the Game Master. Yeah, I just drink my coffee plain black. No sugar, no cream, no nothing. I didn't used to like my coffee black, but like the first time, like whenever I first had coffee was like in high school, and I kind of couldn't stand it. I had to have it with lots of cream and sugar, and that was basically the only way I would drink coffee for a long time. Um, but when I lived in Korea, one of my friends over there got me into pipe tobacco, and um, the black coffee made a really good contrast to the sweetness of the pipe tobacco. And don't smoke, by the way; it's bad for you. But that's how I learned to appreciate the flavor of plain coffee, was contrasting it like that against something real sweet, and then I just never lost the taste for it. Acquired taste means taste buds have died off. uh, I don't know. There are a lot of acquired tastes that I cannot acquire the taste for. Most alcoholic drinks, like wine and spirits, I've never. I've never reached a point of being able to enjoy those things. Animal Crossing got me to try coffee, believe it or not. Kids don't like anything because they experience it more intensely. I've heard that about particularly about broccoli. That's why kids tend not to like broccoli. Is they can taste its bitterness more acutely than adults. Let's go one round. Fuzzy Boot says that's good. Alcohol is horrible. Only leads to problems. Nothing good comes from it. I'm not uh I'm not inclined to fiercely agree with you. I have become kind of a teetotaler myself, but I'm not quite as strict. I think it's fine, sometimes even good in moderation, but I do think that temperance is a lot more difficult than it seems. Omega says, I tried alcohol once. The burning in my throat, the awful taste on my tongue, never had another drop again. Yeah. I'll stick to mocktails. I don't think I've heard that term before. I get it, but I don't think I've heard it before. Let's go. One round bald bull incoming. Yeah. Thought I was gonna blunder that. We're just a couple fights away before it gets really difficult. I'm pretty much fine all the way up until Bald Bull 2. Bald Bull 2 is a little difficult, and then from Don Flamenco 2 onward, it's really hard. No, I've never beaten this game, Fuzzy Boots. That's what we're doing, is we're trying to Bald Bull 2, bald harder. Yeah, I've tried to beat it for the first time is the project. I probably have it already now by now too if I were using the passwords, but I foolishly declared at the start of the playthrough that I would not use the passwords, and now I'm stubbornly sticking to it, even though it's made it so difficult to play this like this. It's so difficult to play it because I have to go through the whole game. I have to go through the whole game just to get one shot at Tyson. And sometimes I get there and he TKOs me in seconds. It's an hour. It's an hour of work for a 30-second attempt. Oh. Piston Honda 2 isn't super difficult, but I can't beat him quickly. I'm not really worried about losing to him, but I'm worried about how long it takes me. Especially when he does that. That's cheap. He's supposed to only fire a one extra punch, not two. Put him on the ground. Here's the real question. Is Robin Batman's sidekick cool? Game and Fit says. Technically, since Tyson's likeness got removed, you could argue he's beaten Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I don't know. Maybe someone did, but I haven't. Which one, Omega asks. I don't suppose. I'm not super, like, I don't have a super in-depth, like, knowledge of, like, Batman stories, but I can't really say that the presence of Robin has ever added anything that I think I'd miss. Oh yeah, in the comics Game and Fit, yeah, like, Batman has cycled through a lot of different Robins. There's been like 4 or 5 of them. Yeah. They wear this highly visible costume until they realize it's a bad idea. Yeah, when you're immune to bullets like Superman, you can wear all the bright colors you want. When your superpower is when the extent of your superpowers are is a fairly competent acrobat, you may not want to draw too much attention to yourself. Even Batman stopped wearing the yellow oval right over his center of mass. This soda fight is going really poorly. Really poorly. We'll get him around too. I've never I've never read this piece of dialogue before either. I drink to prepare for a fight. Tonight I'm very prepared. Why am I suddenly getting so much new dialogue in Punch Out? I read there was something last time one of the characters said that I'd never read before too. I think it was Soda as well. Yeah, I imagine. I imagine like my performance does influence the dialogue to a degree, but I've fought each of these guys dozens of times at this point, so it's just I figure all sort of states of performance should have been achieved by now. I've had rounds where I just barely scraped by. I've had rounds where I've done where I've done where I've had rounds where I've done horrible, rounds where I've done great, and pretty much everything in between. Let's go. I miscounted. I thought I'd take him down one more time as well. But, you know, I'm not going to complain. Bald Bull 2. Oops. No. Frownie, you need stars. Don't lose them. I said don't lose them. Not a great start. Bald Bull 2 always gets up on 9. Rip. That was horrible. That was a horrible round one. Oh, I got lucky there. Let's go. I didn't expect to be able to turn that around so well in the second round, but I'll take it. Next up is Dawn. No. What is going on? What is going on? One more time. Just one more time. Hey, EpiPen, welcome in. Oh no. Oh, I forgot to mention it at the start of the stream. There will probably be no stream tomorrow. It's very unlikely that I'm going to be able to make it happen. I have some IRL stuff happening tomorrow evening, so I can't do a late night stream. And I was kind of hoping that I might be able to do one in the afternoon instead, just do a random afternoon stream earlier in the day. That's not 100% impossible, but I wouldn't hold my breath for it. I would expect it. It's probably not going to happen. But we'll try and make up for it a bit early next week. There's probably only going to be 2 or 3 streams next week. The delivery is scheduled for Thursday, so I think Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday are my only options for nighttime streams next week. So I'll make as many of those happen as I can, but probably only be 2 of the 3. Don't get mesmerized by his footwork, Frownie. I was supposed to be fine too, but I hit a pothole that destroyed one of my tires. Very sorry to hear that, EpiPen. I hope everything's okay otherwise. No injuries or other damage. I would be fine, except I have anti-theft lug nuts. Okay, it was less than 2 miles away from my friends' homes. So I'm guessing that means, I don't really know how the anti-theft lug nuts are different, except I assume that you have to have special equipment to remove them. Which I'm guessing you didn't have on you at the time. Gonna crash on his couch, play sick at work tomorrow, buy the adapters and the new tires. I hope that all goes smoothly for you. Sorry, it's something you have to deal with, but at least you seem to have a good plan. I'm fighting a two-front war here. I got Mr. Sandman on my left. I've got all these bots in the chat on my right. Alright, so last time we played this, they knew I was making my tea, Cow says. Oh. No worries. I feel like like in a movie when you have like a 3-man sword fight, you've got the hero's got a sword in each hand fighting off 2 opponents. So last time we played this, I couldn't to get him, Macho. I couldn't defeat Macho Man last time we played this a few nights ago. Like I said before, I've made it up to Tyson several times, but for whatever reason, last run I made it, this Macho Man was he was the end of the road for me. I couldn't get past him last time. So fingers crossed. Welcome in, Buddha Fingers. Oh yeah, so I went over I was saying that right before you came in, EpiPen. There will probably be no stream tomorrow. I would expect no stream. I went back and forth a little bit, thinking like I couldn't decide if I was gonna be able to do a nighttime stream, and I'm not. I'm definitely not gonna be here at tomorrow night. But I also don't think I'm going to be here in the afternoon. It's not 100% impossible, but it's very, very unlikely. I just have too many things. I just have too many things going on tomorrow. The Nintendo hotline has my back. Uh, we might have to do something a little different next week, actually, though, because I was just saying my only options for streaming next week are Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So we might have to do Dark Souls on an unusual night, because if I'm skipping it on Friday, I don't want to go that long without playing Dark Souls. I mean, I guess if we do, I am kind of at a good stopping point. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I should just worry about all these digital boxers right now. I play Dark Souls all 3 days. I can easily think of much worse fates than, or never play Dark Souls again. I could easily think of much worse fates than 3 days of Dark Souls, but, I don't want that huge of a gap in the other things I'm playing either. GG. Those spin attacks. Please don't start off with a spin. It didn't matter. He started off hitting me either way. I thought he was going to. I thought he was going to start off with a spin. I'm dead. Alright, well, consistently, I cannot defeat Macho Man anymore. It's all bad. It's all bad. Everything's bad. My unlucky left hand. Can't help it. My controller doesn't have an A button. Hey Zergling, welcome in. What? Was unaware that Mac and Doc, I was unaware that they share a digestive system. Mac knows Doc will steal his fries. Gonna get some sleep. Good luck. Thank you for stopping in, Omega. Always good to see you. I hope you sleep well. And have a great weekend. Thank you for the good luck wishes. Definitely gonna need it. I think that's TKO. Seven plus hours of pickleball today. My legs and feet are not too thrilled. Decided to switch things up. Had some Kung Pao beef instead of fajitas again. Right on. It's so strange what you are genuinely developing as success patterns in this game, EpiPen says. I think I'm doing pretty well. I just got too rusty with Macho Man. They hit the wrong button. I hit up instead of left. Oh, he got me. Oh, Macho. Don't, don't send me back to Dawn again. I can't stop doing that. I developed a bad habit during Mr. Sandman. Oh. Misaiming all my punches. My thumb is getting oh my goodness, he spun so many times. He spun so many times. My thumb is already getting tired, and we're still in the first run. We're still in the first run of the night. Can be so close to a one-round TKO, but not quite. Never mind. We got it. One-round TKO. Let's go. We get to see Tyson. Hey, thank you for the watch streak. 105 Zergling. Very much appreciated. 202 with the 202 with the 97 you're robbed of. 2 Dalmatian movies worth. Thank you for the GG, Shadow. Yeah, GG Tyson soon. Ducked out of the way too quick. Nope. Ah, I can't stop jumping at shadows. Well, somehow we survived the round. Oh. I'm not getting up again. Yeah. Well, it's not the worst attempt I've ever had. It started off real bad. And then it went pretty okay for a little while. Not the worst way to start the night. Hey Raven, welcome in. The Iron Mike strikes again. Oh. From the top. This is the true agony of the no password run. It won't be another hour until we see him again, at best. Never. Couldn't you just use passwords? For the no password run, I cannot use passwords. Thank you for the vote of confidence, Raven. We'll get it eventually. Someday. Exactly. A 50-50 on it happening before 2025. Probably not. Probably not. TKO. So the weird thing, at least at the start, when he moves his eyebrows, his whole eyes roll up and down. Like he's not just raising his eyebrows, but he's like watching his own eyebrows move up and down. His pupils roll along. You already saw my welcome, man. Any favorite boxers by now? I don't know. I like fighting Mr. Sandman actually. He's pretty tough, but I tend to do pretty well against him. He's learnable. He's a lot easier to develop a feel for like his timing aside from that opening bit than like Macho Man still gives me too much trouble because I can't time his tornado attack very well. I'm really surprised we only see I'm really surprised we only see King Hippo once in the game. Left hooked them all in the face. You can make it all the way to Tyson with just the left arm, with just left-handed punches. I did make it all the way to Tyson with only the left hand and no star punches. Bald Bull 2 is a little tough because you can only hit him when he charges at you. You can only knock him down when he charges at you, if you're not using star punches. But it is very much doable. Not bad. Oh. He's too good. He's too good at dodging my punches. Oh, no. It took me forever. It took me forever to figure out how to interrupt Bald Bull's charge attack. To beat him, I had a whole different sort of system, which was basically just intentionally tank his hits. Oh, what am I doing? I wasn't paying attention. I was lost in thought. I'm sitting here, I was thinking to myself, I wonder if there are any video game controllers that have concave buttons after the Super Nintendo. Because the buttons on the NES are concave, and half of them are on the Super Nintendo, but I can't think of any other controller with concave buttons. Only the US SNES controller has concave buttons? Really? They're all convex on the other ones? The other regions? I like the mix. I like the mix of I like the way the US Super Nintendo controller is. Cuz it encourages you to like plant your thumb in the top button and rock it down onto the lower buttons. I think that's good. Are the Genesis buttons concave? You might be right. I don't have I don't have the Genesis controller close to me right now. Super Famicom and European SNES controller looks like a toy for babies, Chozo says. I do kind of like the bright colors of the buttons on the non-US Famicom controller. I don't know. I like purple a lot too. And see on the US Super Nintendo controller, we get 4 purple buttons. I do kind of like that a lot too, though. My colors are burned in my brain forever, Raven says. That was an ugly Piston Honda 2 fight. What was that? That's what he said last time that I hadn't read before. I can't drive, so I'm gonna walk all over you. That was the one that was new to me last time. Ball Bull 2. I need a star. Saved by the bell. Oh, come on. I disagree. We have to win this one by decision. don't believe it. I don't believe I'm missing the timing. Oh, thank goodness. That was ugly. That was super, super ugly. Refuses to go down, regains health, and then does a bull charge. So cheesy. An ugly win is still a win, Cal says. This is true. Dark Souls 2 taught us that last night. There we go. That's see, I was expecting him to do that. That's how I ended up getting hit. I thought I was further along in the fight than I actually was. Hype for the next Dark Souls 2 streams and seeing massive exploration, Chozo says. Yeah, I don't. You might have stepped away when I was saying it, but I was saying I'm probably only going to be able to stream Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday next week. I probably won't be able to stream after Tuesday, and since I don't plan to stream tomorrow night, we'll probably have to do Dark Souls on a different night next week. So I don't have to skip it for a super long time. I might have to play it on Tuesday instead of Wednesday. But yeah, it's gonna be a night of just kind of wander the map and see if I find anything different. Just had an idea, actually, for somewhere I need to check. I should write it down so I don't forget. Sorry. Okay. If I can't make any of your live streams in the future, I'll watch VODs. I guess it depends on when you go live. Well, I do plan to yeah, I mean, so the stream schedule is going to change a bit probably, but I mean, I don't know how or how much, but I do plan to I do hope as much as possible to always have at least some all-night component to the stream. So I might shift to sort of to more of a rotating schedule where some streams are overnight streams and some streams are earlier streams. Um, but I don't want everything to change entirely. And ideally it'll change as little as possible, but I don't know how much of the future is in my control. I think that we should expect that there will be some changes, but I don't think it's anything to be doom and gloom about. I think, let's try to make things work. Hey, Hooked on Pot, welcome in. Yeah, so the baby is due 1 week from today. Thursday, next week. It's kind of, yeah, what we were talking about is that, I'm gonna have to miss some streams next week and then probably be on a little vacation for a while. And when I come back, I might be streaming on a somewhat different schedule. Maybe probably fewer streams, at least for a while, and maybe in a different time of day. But yeah, I was saying that thank you, Shrike, thank you, Raven, thank you for the congrats. We're so yeah, there's I'm gonna have to change my daily routine. My daily routine's gonna change a little bit, so the stream schedule is gonna end up changing a little bit probably, but I want people to be prepared for that, but I don't think we need to be worried about it. Uh, on time at least. Mine came a month early. He's 15 now and eats all my food. That's I've heard they do that. Thank you for the palm scowls. I like Mr. Sandman because he's real tough, but he's also very learnable. He's got a very blocky design to him. He's very rectangular. I wish I could eat all of someone else's food, Choso says. Oh. I still need to buy a crock pot. That's the last thing. That's the last big purchase. That I feel like we should buy before the baby arrives, so that we can hopefully simplify our lives by making a lot of like one pot meals and stuff for dinner. Since I imagine we will be terribly busy, I think it'll be good to have a slow cooker for just dropping a big thing of meat in. And then we can just have like rice or bread with it or something. I was gonna say that was real clean. That was a good one. That was a good one. That's not the first time I've taken him down in one round. I've done it, I think, 2 times previously, but it's mostly dependent on luck because I I don't know. I don't reliably know how to earn a star for a start punch during that battle, and that changes everything. And actually dodging the tornado punch. But thank you. Can't even eat that much anymore. I remember my mid-20s. I could eat a whole family-sized pizza in one sitting. Uh, my ex would tell me, "You're not a family." I am a family. Zergling says, "Off to bed." Good luck on future Tyson fights. Thank you, Zergling. I hope you sleep well. We'll see how Tyson treats me. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, we've got time. Yeah, we've got time before we have to worry about what to feed the baby. Yeah, but I'm just thinking, I like to. We do a lot of our cooking from scratch. but it does take a considerable amount of time and energy to prepare a lot of the meals that we like to eat. So I think a slow cooker is offered is will simplify our lives. If the kiddo watches all that 80s and 90s TV, there's gonna be a love for pizza. Oh, don't don't pretty much all kids like pizza? Isn't that somewhat universal? Don't pretty much all humans like pizza? It's a it's a nearly universally beloved food, right? Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Ah, no. We hung in there at least. Only I'd assume so. Only person I know that doesn't like pizza is my grandfather, as he hated cheese. I forgot about that. Yeah, cheese. Some people can't handle cheese. Well, I was rounding up anyway. Fingers crossed, everybody. Just come out and immediately get flattened with the first jab. Oh no. Ah, it was worse. It was worse. I gotta not get hit. I gotta not get hit during that first round. Those super punches at the end of at the beginning of the first round are just way more than I can handle. Hey, thank you for the bits, Hooked on Pod. Appreciate the 100 bits. Very kind of you. You've done this to yourself. That doesn't make it any less painful. This should be so much easier. This should be so much easier than it is. If I could just survive into round 3 with Tyson, it would be huge. If I could just see round 3. I'm fighting so slow. Hey Derek, welcome in. I've had 2 attempts at Tyson tonight. Both very similar and neither one great. It robbed me. It robbed me on my star punch there at the end. How you feeling? I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm mostly back to normal. No real complaints today. Thank you. Hey, thank you for the watch streak, Derek. 20 streams. Very much appreciated. That's quite the streak. Hey, Human, thank you for the lurk. Hope you're having a great evening. So long, Don. Don Flamenco 1 may be the actual easiest fight in the game. Uh-oh. It's caught up with Rescue High Surf, enjoying it so far. Glad you're having a good time. I doubt I'm gonna get around to watching that. Oh no, I lost my star. We shouldn't have to do round 2 against this guy. It's all my fault for playing so poorly. Old Bull. Hey VHS, welcome in. Work was randomly busy for a Thursday night tonight. At least now you got a chance to unwind and recover. How's it going, VHS says? This is run number 3, and I made it to Tyson on both of the previous runs, but they didn't go very well. So I'm, I'm getting pretty beat up as usual in this game, but I feel pretty good otherwise. My cold is almost completely gone. Just keeping busy. Had our visit from a higher up. They stay and stare at you working and don't help. Well, hopefully they were at least impressed by what they saw. Thank you for the watch streak, VHS. Appreciate 5 streams. Man, Tyson Twicener is pretty nice. Yeah. Yeah, as last time I played this, I didn't even make it to him. I hit a brick wall at Macho Man. No. I messed everything up. Stubby the Bee, welcome in. Deadly 7-layer elbow dip. Oh. I'm gonna crumple like a sack of potatoes is what I'm gonna do. Said we did a good job for being busy. I wanted to be sarcastic. I imagine. Probably wiser not to. Stubby's making me hungry. It's weird they have the watch streak thing on some channels, but not on others. Yeah, I don't know if I imagine that's available to all the streams. I think some streamers turn it off. I think that you can. I think there's a setting you can toggle. You can toggle watch streaks, like for viewers to build watch streaks. You can toggle that on and off. I think. Yeah, probably streams where there are a lot of viewers that make every stream. The streamers might turn it off just to have the messages not crowd the chat, I guess. But I don't know. I like them. I like that it gives me the ability to thank people for their regularity and gives people another way to get channel points, I guess. Even though I have all this stuff turned off right now, I have all the stuff to spend channel points temporarily disabled. We'll turn it back on, soon enough. I don't mess with a lot of the extra settings in Twitch. I tend to just leave everything at its default. So far as stuff like that. Did we win? Thank goodness. I can still spend points to unlock emotes. That's good enough for me. Yeah, I mean, I like to have things for people to spend their points on. It is a little bit of a hassle sometimes when a whole bunch of stuff gets redeemed back to back to back, but I like to have at least a few options for people to spend the channel points on. Usually. So I guess that would be something I didn't leave default, right? Creating custom channel point things and messing with those a little bit. Because even the ones that are like default options, I think I adjusted the like cost values of them a little bit to make them kind of even numbers. I did mess with the I did try to mess with the ad settings too to turn them all the way down. But I don't know how well I don't know. I don't understand how the ad manager stuff works. So it's supposed to be I tried to set it to the minimum, So it's supposed to be like 30 seconds of ads per hour. I think is as low as I could take it. But I don't know. I got a whole lot of movies to watch. I couldn't find on any Aussie streaming service. Finally got to watch Eraserhead. I love David Lynch films, Chozo says. I have not seen that one. Thank you for the oversized emote hooked on pot. Very interesting film, VHS says. Yeah, I mean, I'd have them turned off completely if I could, but I don't think that's an option. Unless I wanted to not be an affiliate, but I like having my own custom emotes. I wouldn't want to give that up. So, unfortunately, we've got to live with a little bit of ads. What if we make our own ads? Eraserhead would be very relatable for me right now, as I'm about to be a new dad. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen anything that David Lynch has made, but I know he has a reputation for weirdness. Frownie is not having an Eraserhead baby, Hooked on Pot says. No one wants that baby, Derek Ocean says. Uh-oh. I've only seen 2 David Lynch movies, but they both left an impression, VHS says. That movie is not... Oh. It's not baby friendly. It's a body horror film. Oh, I timed that horribly. I timed that horribly. Hey, Uncle Muscles, welcome in. Can't sleep. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully, we can be at least some good company for you until you're able to get to sleep. I'm grateful to have you here, but if you need rest, I do hope that comes soon. I love David Lynch, but Eraserhead is not a movie for new parents, Hooked on Pot says. Uh, don't watch it for the next few years. Uh, yeah, I'm not. I don't watch a lot of. I don't watch a ton of horror movies. I used to. I used to watch more horror, but I've largely lost my taste for it. I watch more things that are more like in the action adventure type genre. Um, Nowadays, if I'm gonna watch a movie, just took some melatonin. Well, if you're like me, you'll be out soon. Then that melatonin stuff works really well on me. I don't take it frequently because I feel like if you take it too much, it can kind of mess up your natural sleep. But about once a week or so, I might have one of those, and it really knocks me out. It doesn't keep me asleep as well as I wish it did, and it messes with my dreams. I have crazy dreams when I take that stuff. Same, just when it's hard to sleep. Oh, welcome in, Greg. By the way, I saw you there, and then I was intending to say hello to you, and I got a little distracted. But thank you for joining us. Been playing the new Zelda game. Hope you're having a great time with it. I know you know no spoilers, but I'm gonna say no spoilers anyway, just to remind everyone. We're gonna play that game on the stream next month. When we get back into the regular swing of things, hopefully toward the middle or end of next month, that'll be one of the games we come back with. Yeah, I know you know what's up, Greg. Just uh, just always want to put reminders out because you never know who's dropping in and joining us for the first time or first time in a while. We have a new lurker, and then the topic of that game piques their interest. They come in with a spoilery question. Don't want to encourage that. Same here. It can give me strange dreams. VHS says. My favorite kind of movies are movies where I have no idea what's going on, and then you're hit with the oh, and then you put everything together to explain it all. Chozo says. I need to try out this melatonin stuff. Yeah, it's supposed to be a sleep aid, um, and it works pretty well. It works pretty well. How's Punch Out going? Beat Tyson yet? No, I'm nowhere close to beating Tyson yet, Greg. I did make it up to him 2 times already night though. We've seen him a couple times. Oh yeah. So I mean, I can't really tell you what it normally goes for. It's probably different since we're in very different parts of the world. But I tend to only buy it on clearance myself. Eventually, I remember back in the 80s, beating this game was a big thing. Anyone who did it always talked about it. I can imagine. I can imagine if I ever beat it, I'll probably never stop bragging about it. Okay, just just under $1 per pill. Or, no, just under 50 cents per pill. Be worth bragging rights back in the day, still even now, VHS says. I remember running through the house excited when I got the first wand in Mario Brothers 3. I thought I beat it, Uncle Muscle says. I don't remember. I don't remember my first time making it that far in Mario 3. I remember playing Mario 3. I don't know. Maybe it was the first time I played Mario 3. I don't know. I remember playing it at one of my relatives' house, at the house of one of my relatives. Not exactly sure who, but I remember I kept I would always get stuck at level 6. I couldn't beat level 6 in World 1. I kept having to go get my dad to help me because I couldn't beat it. Mario 3 is still one of my favorite games. Blows my mind how good that game is for limited hardware. The Ice World was tough. I never played the Ice World when I was young. I always whistled past that one. It took me a long time to beat this game myself, as I recall, Greg says. It's a tough one. This one is definitely way up there. I don't remember. I also don't remember when I beat Mario 3 like 100% for the first time. I know it wasn't as a kid. Thank you, Chozo, for wiping out what I assume was a bot. That's some of the best music in the Mario series. Uh, Terrifier. Yeah, I think Mile Hyrule's a big fan of that movie too, Derek. Oh, the hammer suit. Yeah. I think we beat the game, if I remember correctly. I think we beat the game on stream with the hammer suit. The first time I played Mario 3 on the first time I played it on the stream, I think I saved the hammer suit to the last stage, and I think we beat it damageless, so we beat it with the suit. Nice way to finish, yeah. Just a very stylish way to finish the game, right? Because the hammer suit is super cool. Mario 3 has all the best power-ups. Tanuki suit, hammer suit, Goomba shoe. They're all great. There's a new one coming out, Derek says. Hopefully it's enjoyable. It upset me when I get a rare power-up and I lose it. Yeah, that's it's heartbreaking, right? But it is the nature of power-ups to be lost. My goodness. It's so many bots. I think he had Chozo and cows. That one that you banned, cows. The message didn't go away on my end for whatever reason. Teamwork. Virtual high fives. Love the P-Wings. Always had a few of them for World 8. They don't want me to miss out on the offer. They sure don't. They won't be satisfied. They won't be satisfied until they've scammed me out of all my money. Both dollars. P-Wing airship was a must for me on World 8. I like to use the P-Wing on stage the stage with the sun in World 8. The stage with the angry sun. Yeah. And I would always use the skip cloud. The cloud for skipping the level. I'd always use that on the fortress in World 8. There's some levels in the Sky World I'd use the P-Wing for, so I usually didn't play those. When I was a kid, I had a fixed strategy for Mario 3. I would always play it the same way. I would play up until the Mushroom House in World 5, because that was always a Tanuki suit, and I always wanted to get that Tanuki suit. But from there, I would whistle to World 8. So I'd hoard powers for the first 4 worlds, and then I would warp to world 8. And so now, like, even as an adult, even though I've 100%ed Mario 3 several times, I'm really solid at the first 4 worlds in world 8. But world 5, 6, and 7, I'm kind of trash at. It's always really rough for me. But now when I play it, like now all those power ups just go to waste. The P wings and the clouds, um, because I've changed the way that I play so much that I don't I there that those are too overpowered, so I don't want to take advantage of them anymore. So I've had to learn how to defeat some of those hard stages. Even the World 8 Fortress, I now don't skip anymore. Welcome in. Is that Forks? Do not kneel. Pleasure to have you with us, Forks. Hope you're doing well. Super Potato. What? Oh, oh, that's a okay. They had this game playing on a CRT. I ran through Super Macho Man and then left. I was 8 sakis deep. I played this game back in the olden times. They weren't ready. Uh, that's in Akihabara, Japan. Right on. I'm a latecomer to this game. I'm a latecomer to this game. I can make it up to Tyson now, but I'm still on the quest for that first victory. I've only been playing this for, well, I've been playing it for several weeks now. I've been playing it once or twice a week for the past I don't know, 8 or 10 weeks. Never beat Tyson. Good luck. Never tried past 12 years old, but I'm sure you got it. Hey, thank you for the vote of confidence. Very much appreciate that. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna stick with it. Well, I'll either beat Tyson or I'll die trying. I might just die trying because his punches are deadly. That's all of it's just about. Uncle Muscle says in regard to which parts of Mario 3 are tough. Oh, rough start with this one. Just glad I found a retro channel that is retro. uh, we're mostly retro. I do play a newer game from time to time. I am currently playing Pizza Tower on the Switch and Dark Souls 2 on the PlayStation 3, but those are the exception rather than the rule. Most of my favorite stuff to do is like 8 and 16-bit games. Let me catch up here. I missed a lot of the chat. Mario 3 is still one of my top Mario games, Derek says. Yeah, it's probably my favorite. Used to complete the first few levels in World 5. One of the items was a P-Wing. I warp back and play those levels again to get another one, Greg says. Oh, that's a masterful strategy. I don't think I ever would have thought to do that. I didn't know you could get a P-Wing as an item early in the game like that. Oh, maybe from one of the Hammer brothers? It's age is a never-ending clock, reminding you of the march toward death. And that is the clock only moves in one direction. Not using passwords to skip to Tyson is pretty brave, honestly. I've got 30-year-old hot tips if you want them. I appreciate the offer, but you will find you will find the way I operate on this stream. Sometimes it's very irritating because I do have very strict no help policies. I try to use the stream as a way to showcase a very raw, organic experience of trying to figure out games, which because I'm not the cleverest person on the planet means that sometimes I get stuck for very long stretches of time. uh, we all warp past those worlds. Like in Mario Brothers 1, we all took the warp in World 2 to 4 to 8. Oh, yeah. Yep. Anything that's not the newest gen is technically retro, in my opinion, Uncle Muscle says. Yeah. We've all got different sort of views there, right? I usually think anything 20 years plus, Greg says. Stay young at heart, brother. I'll let you flop around like a fish. I'm down for it. That's the spirit cow says. Oh, that's good. If you knew all the secrets to this game, it'd be a bit easier, and you don't want that. Oh yeah, no. I always want it to go. I always want it to be as. I'm always happiest the lower my understanding of a game is when I beat it. The more I miss or fail to understand, the happier I am when I reach the credits. Wouldn't that mean my grandpa is retro, Stubby says? Oh no. Nothing makes Tyson easy. Recently impressed my wife. Her mother called. I grabbed the Switch and speed ran Mario 1 on the Nintendo store, handed it back to her before she was done. She looked at me with a mixture of respect and disgust. Too late, you already married me. Right on. I guess Atari is officially antique now. Uh, yeah, so yeah, I'm playing on a CRT. I've got a pretty nice collection of like the old hardware. Um, so I play most of the stuff on the original machines, and I've got a big box CRT. Um, I've heard that the reaction times are difficult to master if you play this in on a flat screen. I don't have anything against emulation. Like I think it's a great and valuable and necessary tool, but I'm kind of lucky enough. I have a bunch of the old stuff, and I'm really attached to the feel of the original controllers. So I mostly stick to the older hardware. I was in kindergarten when the original Atari launched, Greg says. Had a rough childhood. All my old stuff is lost to time. Sorry about that, Forks. Only have emulators. This game will always have a place in my heart. I'm not really sure what I would have thought of this game if I'd played it as a kid. I probably wouldn't have liked it a whole lot because I didn't like really difficult games when I was young, usually. Like, even like Mega Man, I didn't think was very fun because it was too hard for me. I love Mega Man now, but every time I played any Mega Man as a kid, I hated it. Let's go, flawless Macho Man. Yeah, he didn't. I don't think he hit me even once. Let's go. Uh, Thank you for the trophies, cows. Macho Man's my favorite fight. His animations are so extra. He's a fun fight. He's fun when I do well. When he destroys me. I'm less happy with him. I was undiagnosed autistic, so the patterns drew me in. I loved it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I would have had the patience to figure this game out if I played it when I was young. The only time I feel old Greg says is when 80s songs I liked as a teenager are now classic. Played this in Solar Jet Man. I've never played Solar Jet Man. And also Amagon. Those are my NES games. I had Mario 1. I had Mario 3. I had Super Sprint. I had Tecmo Bowl. I had Bartman meets Radioactive Man. Um, that might have been all my original NES games. Super Sprint, Tecmo Bowl, Tecmo Bowl, Mario 1 and 3, Bartman. Yeah, that might have been it. I got a few more. I got a few more later on, but like so far as like my original like when the console was new and relevant, I think that was pretty much my collection. And then we rented a lot of games. I was young. I just played a game until it got really hard, and then moved on to something else. VHS says. Yeah, I didn't. I didn't have a very good stick to itness with games when I was little. I mean, the ones I owned, I played a lot, but I like the Mario series, but platformers in general weren't my thing. I was an Earthworm Jim kind of guy. Uncle Muscles says, "Oh no, my apologies, Uncle Muscles. I tend to. I tend to not speak very highly of Earthworm Jim." uh, you're not alone. I mean, there are definitely people that don't get into platformers as much, but I'm kind of the opposite. They're really my main kind of game. Thank you for the GG Shadow. Mom grabbed all of our NES games from the pawn shop back in the day. Always had unreasonably difficult ones. I had fun with them though. Right on. It's a rhythm game. Video Wizard, $5 for 5 movies for a week back in the day. I did it once a month. It was a good week. I remember. I remember those. I remember those kind of yeah, $5, 5 movies, 5 nights. I remember those kind of deals. I could never beat Earthworm Jim. I beat it on the stream a couple years ago. Earthworm Jim is tough. I hate how many gimmick. The thing I hate about Earthworm Jim, the reason I hate it so much, and I do kind of hate the game, is just because of all the gimmicky levels. The like the submarine, the bungee jumping, the escort mission, and then all those spikes on the last level. Oh my goodness. Like Earthworm Jim is fun at first, but the gimmicks are just agony. There's so many. Oh, my first RPG was Super. I'm guessing that's Super Mario RPG. Recently grabbed a copy for my wife's Switch. Stole it from her for a month after last year. Right on. That one's still on my to-do list. I've played Paper Mario, but I haven't done the original Super Mario RPG. I like watching platformers for sure. I just get brain freeze trying hard stuff. All right, let's see how I do against Tyson. Wish me luck. Say a prayer. Send happy thoughts. Here we go. No, I was doing really well. No. I'm falling apart. Oh, well, at least we made it to the next round. Oh, I did really well at the very start, but then after, oh, I really fell apart there. I really fell apart there. Next round. Bad start. I should be blocking those. Oh, it's over. Yeah, it's over. Ah. Well, I tried. uh, rip. Oh. That was a good start. Yeah, I started real strong. And then I just I don't know. He after that first knockdown, I didn't really come back. And then I turned purple. I'm gonna take a short break, my friends. I'm gonna grab some more coffee. So I'm gonna step away for just a couple minutes, and when I get back, we'll try one more time. I think we'll give this one more attempt tonight. I'd like to, I'd like to leave enough time to switch over to Jump King for a while. Um, but I think I've got one more run of this in me. Need some coffee myself, Greg says. Yeah, so thank you for sticking with me so far. If you want to join me for one more run, just stand by. I'll see you shortly.